morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, episode 130, and we find ourselves in a teensy bit of a predicament. Poor old Matilda. She's nearly on 100% damage, 42,000 miles covered though. But let's go to drive. Oh, I may have done some off-camera work with quick jobs. Still the same mileage as before. Haven't done anything extra with Matilda. But we do have to somehow get her to services now and repair. Hope we've got enough money now, save it to repair her. And then get the show on the road. Come on. Alright, let's try reversing. It doesn't stall us up in reverse. No, I'm wrong. Come on. Come on, Tildy. Let's get to services. This is all we need. Come on. Oh, this is going to be a fun episode. Oh! Do we go for a gear? Nearly. Yes. We're going to get services under our own steam. I think it's just up the road here, past the question marks. We're getting tired. We know. Next rest stop in 5 minutes. If I stop, there's a chance we won't get started again, so let's... Oh, God, keep going. Yeah, I see the little red mark, the little red square on our map. There it is. There's services. We've made it. Renault truck dealer. Don't care for Renault. Oh, God, just a little bit further. Yes. Now, as I mentioned, I did some quick jobs off camera. I really need Matilda back on the road. And we could afford to repair it all 100%. But that leaves us with no money for anything else. Sod it. Alright, Matilda is back on the road, good as new. Now we have to rest up before we go getting another job. Got a little bit to talk about this episode, I think. You guys are very kind and left me some questions. I did make a request on my Twitter account, @_mod1982, but I didn't get any questions on Twitter. It's all from YouTube comments this week, so it's all good. It's all good. Oh shit, we've just gone the wrong way. I think that's enough. If that's not enough, we can get that one. That'll definitely push us over the edge. We are currently on 88% of the grand total. So where's that last one? I think this one will be enough. I think this will push us over the edge. 181 miles. I think that's enough. If not, how far until that one expires? 17 hours. So we've got enough time to do that one. Get to Banska Bretska. Ah, did I set the GPS? I hope I set the GPS. There we go. So yeah, thinking of Twitter, I may have set up something on there for everybody to look at. I may have put a preview of this last episode, 129. I may have put a preview on there, and what I did was I made a copy of my save profile after I'd repaired Matilda. Repaired Matilda? After I'd made all the money. Repaired Matilda, found a job, went driving off a cliff, and took that. For anybody wondering how I got the image, because obviously I'm using Matilda, but I'm not using that Matilda. I used a copy of Matilda, as it were. Take job. Let's just get this hitched up. Right, let's go. Hopefully do this without taking any damage, because we really need some money coming in. I realise in the last few episodes I've been very impatient, very dickish, because this is quite the challenge I've undertaken here, trying to get all this done before Christmas Eve. I know that SCS say they've extended the deadline, but that's not the point. To me, I need this done. But yes, that went down well. It got retweeted and favoured a few times, that particular image. For anybody that doesn't know, go to my Twitter, @_mod1982, or just look at the thumbnail for the last episode, which was out Tuesday. And can I also kick off this episode? I don't believe in Christmas. You guys know this. You guys know I hate Christmas and don't do anything to do with Christmas. However, I do not want to stop anybody else celebrating what they believe in. So to those of you that do, have a happy Christmas. Just because I don't wish to have a good Christmas or have a Christmas at all, doesn't mean to say I don't wish anybody else should not have a good time. I want you guys at home to have a good Christmas if you believe in a Christmas. If you don't believe in having a Christmas, that's fine as well. I hope you have a good day regardless. There we go. How's about that? You sorted? You happy? Because I know my comments may have upset a few of you. How can I not believe in Christmas? Guys, I'm in my 30s. It's not so much believing in Christmas as what it stands for these days. And yeah, if that makes me a grumpy old sod, I'm a grumpy old sod. I'm happy with that. And yeah. But yeah, long story short, I honestly think, judging from the reaction from what happened, that was easily better than the train in episode 10. Episode 129, the swan dive, we'll call it the swan dive. That is probably the best Eurotruck moment to date, I think. Better than the train. And that took some doing, because that train was brilliant. And I also loved how when I went down the embankment, the sense of speed just increased, probably because there's some panic kicked in, or something we weren't experiencing that was normal, and it just felt so immersive, shall we say. Not that I've actually been in a crash before and therefore would know what it feels like, but if that was a real crash, I'd properly shit myself, and that was just a game, you know? And we don't care about speeding offences today, we are on a mission. You know, we need to get on. I have new mail, it's because I'm overdrawn, thanks to loan instalments. It's only £280 odd, that's fine. But yeah, we have some comments, as I may have mentioned. I put an appeal out on Twitter and nobody responded in the last 6 hours, so that's cool. I know not everybody follows me on Twitter. I've got over 100 followers now on Twitter, by the way, but I'm wondering what people follow me for. I've got a funny feeling most of them follow me because they want me to follow them back, because they're promoting their own thing. I'm sorry, but if you were doing something I was interested in, I'd be probably following you already. On that note, though, where's my questions? Mustn't do this to Maroka, otherwise known as Button Mash. Sitting down for this corner mod. His comment was basically, you turned into a grumpy old man today, and I'm surprised you didn't yell at any kids on your lawn. This is in relation to episode 128, I think it was. Yeah, it's episode 128 that one was relating to, when I was having my great old Scrooge moment about Christmas and his shit and this and the other. And I get around that problem, Mary. I don't kick any kids off my lawn because I don't have one. My house, literally, you open a door and you step out, there's a pavement and there's a road. I don't even have a garden. It's just open door, onto pavement, onto road. My car is parked literally outside my front door. It's brilliant. Apart from the fact it's not a driveway. I prefer it if my house had a driveway and I could park the car in front of the door. That way, that would be brilliant. Or we need to pull over for fuel. But apart from that, I got no complaints. Was I a grumpy old man? Maybe. I'm sure that there's things out there that make me happy. Christmas isn't one of them. And oh god, this is going to end badly. Oh, you decided to turn off as well. Thanks, mate. Which brings us nicely on to Lewis92 Plays. By the way, sir, congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscribers. And you did it before Christmas. Well done, sir. Well, very done. Very well done. If anybody wondering, Lewis was a guest on the channel a couple of weeks ago, and we did a bit of multiplayer fun, and he does mostly Eurotruck mods on his channel. Come on. Move. Move. Hey, he says, mod, what's happening? Is that 3 jobs in a row with no money? Yes, sadly, Lewis, it was indeed 3 jobs in a row with no money. Okay, seriously, fucking, there we go. But that's the way it goes in Euro Truck sometimes, and wouldn't it be boring if I did the same old thing all the time? Okay, it's bad enough that this is just a blog and I just do driving from driving to driving to driving to driving. I do nothing but driving, and I try to spice it up as best I can. If it means driving like a twat in order to complete this challenge and losing money in the process, I try not to think of it as money lost as entertainment gained, which is probably a bad way of looking at it in all honesty, but you know, keeps me happy. Keeps me happy. I suggest, continuing on with Lewis's comment, I suggest, from another Euro Truck Simulator 2 point of view, put the speed limiter back on and take the snow mod off so you can see the lanes properly, mate. All the best. Oh yeah, that's the road there. Just to prove the point. Just to prove the point that Lewis is making about turn everything back on so we can actually see where we're going. Yeah, let's pull out on that lorry that's coming behind us. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll block up the road so he slows down all the way. No damage, no damage. Good, good. And to that is, as much as I'd love to do that, Lewis, the speed limiter back on, I'm actually tempted by. I'm not going to lie on that one. The speed limiter back on is tempting. Do excuse me, sorry about that. But turning the snow off during the Christmas event, the holiday special, the Polar Express, whatever they want to call it, I can't do that just yet, mate. I'm going to wait until January, until I've completed this challenge, I think. Also, for anybody that's been wondering about am I going to do any extra episodes to make up for not starting December with the Christmas livery as I originally promised, you've had an extra 2 or 3 episodes in the last week. No, bugger off. Just come into the inside lane. So yeah, I think that actually adds to the challenge of, you know, not being able to see the lanes properly. It's a nice snow mod, apart from when you get those silly bits that overlap a little bit, like this one here, that one there. The lines don't quite match up, but for whatever reason, I'm not sure why they've done that. But I like it. It's a challenge, and challenges push you forward to be better, I think, to help you improve. And if me doing this helps me become a better Euro Truck driver, whoa, you colossal penis! My brakes are working today. You're lucky. You're fucking lucky, you fucking dickhead. Just dickhead. Reset the camera. There we go. This is a very twisty road. Pulling out. Don't like this road. Still no damage. Very paranoid about damage. 5 hours to complete the job in. 2 hours till we get there. We're fine. Simon Parsons. Well, you've left yourself with a challenge here. I don't think people realise how hard it is to play this game and talk at the same time. That said, you need to do something now to get your balance back in the black. In this case, I spent about 5 hours playing this off cam, doing quick jobs, and it just wasn't an ideal way to do it. But I didn't think I had any other choice, and especially given Matilda's was on 96-97% damage. There was no way in hell I was going to complete this challenge unless I did some off-camera work. But I justified it in a sense, I believe, by not using Matilda to make the money off-camera. So, you know, we're still preserving the million-mile challenge. Just I don't want to do quick jobs on camera because they're boring. Let's be honest. And also, can I also mention, Scanias are so overpowered in this game. It's like they've got some sort of deal with Scania to make Scania the best trucks, you know? I don't like Scanias. The Iveco Stralis, that was alright. The Stralis was a lot of fun. But I didn't get to use another Majestic during that, which is a shame. Think of which, SES, I know you watch my videos, I honest, we already spoke about this in yesterday's. We spoke about this in the most recent episode. There we go, we got there in the end. And I know you're paying attention to me, so any chance of an update on the Mercedes stuff, please? Not that I want to get rid of my mighty Majestic Matilda. I would like to have a Mercedes Matilda at some point, yes, but, you know. What's happening? As far as I'm aware, we're waiting for the new MP4 Actros to be finished with all this with all its bells and whistles and all that sort of thing. So anyway, carrying on with Simon's comment. Yeah, it is really hard to play and talk and dish out commentary, especially when the way I play Euro Truck, I'm looking at the camera most of the time when it wants to record. I'm looking to my right at either the comments on the YouTube. I'm looking to my book of planning down here. My attention is everywhere, especially since, like I say, I'm trying to provide a show for you guys. I'm trying to entertain, and I really can't. If I wasn't playing this for YouTube, I would have stopped playing this long ago, because it's just going from A to B, A to B. But it doesn't just apply to Euro Truck. I mean, off camera, I am amazingly good at Sonic games. Really, I don't like blowing my own trumpet, but I'm really good at Sonic games. In fact, most games I'm okay-ish at when it comes to not recording. But as soon as you put the camera on, as soon as you start talking, that little bit of brain power gets taken away and you lose the ability to concentrate fully 100% on what you're doing. Say, for example, Team Fortress 2. I keep on scrapping footage on that because I love playing man versus machine, MVM mode, and I like going sniper. I've got a machinima rifle which gives you extra DPS when you're zoomed in. I'm pretty much set up to be max DPS, fuck the reload time, because when you're in MVM mode, you can level up your stats. You can put your points in various departments. Most of mine go to reload speed and DPS. So when you're talking headshotting giants in one, off camera, I can do that easy. Turn the camera on, I stutter, I stall, because the first person shooter is so very demanding for your time, your attention. And that's why, you know, when you see good YouTubers out there that deserve a bit of attention for doing the commentary as competently as they do. I'm looking specifically at Simon Parsons. He's great at it. And he's also got a great YouTube voice. It seems to attract the ladies so. Now, I think Simon Parsons is a bit of a man-whore. No disrespect, nice good sir. I mean, I was a man-whore back in the day. 4040 will tell you. He doesn't stop telling anybody about that. It's like, yeah, those were back in the days, 4040. Please stop going on about it. I'm joking, kid. I love you. I love you, really. But yeah, you just get some people that are great at doing YouTube. Other people have to work at it. If I can think of a YouTuber that's improved the most since I've known them, we're looking at DF. He didn't even do commentary at first. He was afraid of doing it, and then when he started, he was quiet and he wasn't too confident with his English, and he was very quiet, and now he's talking to us like he's a buddy. He's talking to us like I like DS commentary. And in the same boat, you've got Skeptical Squirrel. He was very quiet and stuttery and didn't really know what to say to the camera when he first started. And now, has it been about a year now, Squirrel? Oh, fuck off, speeding penalty. I think it's been about a year since Squirrel started recording properly. And the improvement is night and day. Still a bit of a way to go. I think he still needs a bit more confidence in what he's doing. But generally, he's probably coming along the furthest. No, maybe 4040, because 4040, when he first started, I wanted to punch myself in the face every now and again, because he ate the microphone like this, and he did all sorts of little things that would irritate you, but I gave him feedback. In fact, we all gave him feedback, and he's learnt from it. And about 2 or 3 days ago, at the time of recording this, 4040 passed 300 subscribers. And I can't remember if I said this on camera, buddy, but you've worked hard for that. You've improved what you're doing. You've spent some good money on your computer. You've invested in technology, and it's paying off. Congratulations, sir. It's been great watching you grow alongside me. AO203 4040, second biggest tuxedo now. That's crazy. Only the third one of us to actually break the 100 subscriber mark. Then you got DF who's... Oh, shit! Well, we were doing alright. Oh, 5% damage. We were doing alright until that happened. Having a nice run. Very nice run. Very nice run. We were having a good run. But, yes. It's not easy doing the commentary and playing games at the same time, which is why a lot of people, myself included, tend to stick to certain games because it's their comfort zone. It's what they're good with. If you take someone out of their comfort zone, yeah, it can be good for helping you get better at what you're doing, but you can be lost for what you're saying in terms of commentary. No, we cannot skip this bit. Don't be silly. There is more to Simon's comment that I'm going to read after we've dropped this off. Because we're only 20 minutes in, I don't think this is enough to get the final percentage of the job done. I think it'll be on something like 93% and it'll be like, no, you bastard. No, that's not going to be anywhere near the mark. There we go. I do apologise, people. I think I'm coming down with something. Either that or it's all the Euro Truck I've been doing the last few days. Doing its work on my throat. Satisfactory. Please tell me we got some money from that. We made money! We made money! Yes! Right. Now the fun part. Oh, overdraft, yeah. Alt-tab out. World of Trucks. This is a bit where you get no game sound for a few moments, but I will do my best to keep you commentated as we go along. Sign in. Mod 1982 profile. 94%. I wasn't far off. I was not far off. Right, game sound's back on. Job market. Freight market. Let's actually take a look at the gift jobs. Sugar. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oranges, pressure tanks. It's to the left of pressure tanks, wasn't it? There we go. Let's just grab a quick drink while we are here. If we have a sleep, that job in Bretsitka. Oh, should still be there. Do we go get it now? Pick it up and then sleep? That's a big fucking run though. I don't think I could do that in one episode. 690 miles will push us over the edge, definitely. I mean, we did 88%, 94%. That's 6%. If we get another short job, I'll be happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to sleep. Now, let's aim for services. That'd be a good start. It says continuing on with Simon's comment that I now can no longer see because I alt-tabbed out. Right, Matilda, if I do this, don't crash. Good, Matilda, good. That's what happens when you alt-tab out. It goes all strangely jerky and everything and crazy. Right. Good luck and thanks for the shout out. It's okay, mate, no worries. You're on just about over 800 now. Your channel's growing phenomenally well. Question: new server equals new goals. What would you like to make on your new Minecraft world? Yes, for those of you not aware of what's happening, Team Tuxedo is resetting Solaris to become a new map. I believe we're calling it Arcadia because I can. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Again, it's the whole talking and looking around, concentrating on something that isn't actually here. Have I gone the wrong way? No, I see it now. I just saw the red little icon flash up on my screen. Recruitment agency, not very good to us right now. That's it, Tildy. That's it, Tildy. Don't overly care about the truck dealer. I do care about sleeping and hopefully getting a... There we go. Stop. We're going to save the money. We're not going to repair Matilda just yet. 8% is nothing. Sorry, 9% is nothing. Please say we get a close job that's short. What would I like to make on the new map? Well, me and DF have a plan, and I think Murtai might be joining in as well, is we're going to be making a Sky City of sorts. I'm already doing something like that on the Strangeland server. Heal. We're gonna have to take that one. 4 hours to get there. We're gonna have to take that one. But if I remember rightly, they said if we start a job, we could then complete it. So I'll take full advantage of that. I'll start the job today. I'll get as far as I can, because I'm sure you guys would like some shorter episodes at some point. We'll get as far as we can until about the 45 to 50 minute mark, and then I'll call it an episode and I'll finish off the rest of the job in the final one, and it'll be Polar Express or bust, I suppose. We'll have to do it in the next episode. The next episode will be our last chance to finish that job off, because we'll have no choice really. I was hoping to complete it today to give you guys at home a nice Christmas present. Oh, bit dodgy there, mod. But we have to get there. Go, go, go. On Strangelands, Babylon Garden is a replica of something from a Sonic game, whereas what I want to make with DF is something more akin to Lapita Castle in the Sky, a proper Sky City. Go, go, go. What else would I like to do? I'd like it to stay alive for a bit longer this time. I'd like to use it more. Oh god, there's a thing in our way. Get out of our way, thingy. Just pull out. Nobody needs to see you. Oh, very kind of you. In that case, I'll put my foot down and get going. Yeah, that's right. You move out of my way. And you. Coming through. Coming through. Haha, I'm drag racing the Golf. That counts as not concentrating. Mod, do it properly or not at all. Oh, I'm returning here. I beat the Golf though. I beat the Golf. I'd like to build a proper spawn village. Haven was nice, but people were very keen very quickly to move away and do their own thing. I'm tempted to have a world border on, just temporarily to keep people close. And also for map size reasons. I mean, I know Murtai myself went over to about 10,000 blocks away, and we made a ginormous file size for the server as a result. Not ideal. I think also I'd like to bring some more bodies on board. Develop the server for more friends. Yeah? Every now and again you meet some nice people on YouTube and you think you have to hang out with them, you have to do collaborations with them, you ultimately would like them on your Minecraft server. At least that's in my instance anyway. I mean, look at Skeptical Squirrel, look at Lock of War, look at Simon Parsons, look at Chris Viking. You tosspot, get out of the way. Oh, it's a slow moving thing in front. And there's traffic coming towards us. I'm sorry, I slipped, I didn't see you there, honest. Fuck it, coming through. Boing! Yeah, I'm in a rush. I am in a rush. Why is the sat-nav sending us all the way through Bratislava? I know I'm in a rush to accept this job before it disappears, but holy crap. Yeah, red light, whatever. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Make new friends is the ultimate aim for anything I do on YouTube. I'm not. All of a sudden, I'm expecting a whole bunch of people to go, "Hey, Mod, how's it going? How's it going? I love what you do. Please consider me to join your server." I'm not going to do a contest like there was on Strangelands. Not a chance. I want friends, not numbers. And I'll recruit people to the server the same way I've recruited people the same way for the last 2 years. Either you're a friend, or you're a friend of a friend, or you've spoken to me lots in the comments, and I like you enough to keep talking to you. And Kerry Williams. Some nice controversial-ish questions in here. Number 1, hashtag mod sucks. Yes, I deserve that one for the last episode. I really do deserve that one. Just get past you, and then we'll do the next one, which is, what is Santa getting you for Christmas? Nothing, hopefully. Although my mother has given me money for... Whoops. I tried to stop that one as well. My mother has given me money for a tattoo. The fund is now on £400 to get myself a nice sleeve, and I know what I want. I want a giant mech of some sort, fading into something. I'll probably show you guys some designs or talk you through my thought process at some point. But £400 is enough to do the sleeve now. Oh no, that's question number 3. My apologies, Kerry. Number 2 is actually now number 3, which is what will you do when American Truck Simulator comes out? 1 episode on Sunday and another episode and whoops. Because I'm trying to read at the same time as steer. Right, Kerry, you can wait a minute because I'm trying to get on the road. On the road again. Driving along here on the road again. Merry Christmas. Bah humbug! What will you do when American Truck Simulator comes out? 1 episode on Sunday equals American Truck Simulator, and Thursdays equal Euro Truck Simulator 2, or something different. Honestly, I'm thinking I'm not going to get the game. It's not going to be different enough from this, and I'm already doing 2 episodes a week, and I'm going to struggle to do the Million Mile Challenge inside of 5-10 years. So, yeah, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not even going to feature it on the channel. I would like to support SES with their new venture, but for me, I don't think it's something that's either something I'm interested in or something that would be beneficial for the health of my channel. Or the Million Mile Challenge. So, you know, anybody expecting American Truck Simulator, sorry, letting you down. Unless I get given it for free. And I have a lot of free time on my hands, I'm not going to be playing it on my channel. I do apologise. Number 4. This is the big one, the controversial-ish one. And I recorded the last episode before I found out about this. What do you think of the crash in Scotland with the lorry and all the people that died? For those of you that have been living over your head in the clouds or burying it in the sand, I tend to be doing a mixture of the two. I don't pay much attention to the media, but after I finished recording episode 129, when I had the crash with Matilda, I was told by Murtai that something had happened in Glasgow. A bin man driving a disposal truck, so technically it's a lorry, a bin lorry, whatever you want to call it. The driver unfortunately had a heart attack and ploughed into a big crowd of people. 6 people are confirmed dead. It's nice timing for Christmas, isn't it? There's a few families that have lost people, you know? So, what do I feel, Kerry? Honestly, I feel fucking awful. I feel especially awful in light of what happened. I mean, I go driving off an overpass like that. I crash and I think, haha, it's funny. And then it actually happens for real. I feel fucking awful, mate. So I suppose the natural question then would be, why did I put up the episode anyway? Because that's about 500 to 600 miles in one episode, and I think it would have been very hard to justify saying to you guys, oh yeah, I chose not to put it up because of the Glasgow thing. I know most of you would have understood, but life does go on, and while I do feel pretty fucking bad, I think that's the moral of the story. Life does go on. Then again, my attitude towards life and death is very fucked up. I mean, when we went to my nan's funeral, I was the only person that smiled. We were always taught in school that a funeral is a celebration of life. And I was like, yeah, okay, my nan's dead. It sucks, but she was a nice lady. She was a fantastic human being. So let's remember that. And I did. And I got told off for smiling. I'm like, but why? We're here to remember the good times, not be miserable and be sad that she's gone. We can do that after. Or before. That, and generally, I don't do grieving as such anyway. I mean, when someone's dead, someone who's close to me, like I remember we lost one of our cats a couple of years ago, and I was angry. Not upset, angry, because he was taken from us, as it were. He was attacked. This time in my life I don't really want to go through again. I suppose there was a manner of grief, because our cat was essentially taken from us. He was the best cat in the world. Apart from, you know, the idiots that we got now. They're going a long way towards filling that hole in our hearts. But the point is, while I do feel very bad about what happened with the people in Glasgow, life goes on. And I really hope that the families and all those involved, it's going to be hard, but I do hope these guys can at least try to enjoy their Christmas regardless. I know it's impossible. I know what I've said is probably the most stupid, retardedest thing anybody said, but at the end of the day, a guy had a heart attack. It wasn't his fault. And I'd be lying if I said we didn't talk about it at work much, because a lot of my work, as I'm sure you're all aware, it involves loading up 40-ton lorries. Okay, I only deal with a bin lorry once a week, say. Oh god, this is a 2-episode job for sure. But we do have bin men coming into work, and we have a laugh with them, and they tell us about how their round's idiotic and stupid, and these guys do long fucking hours, and they have to rush about to make sure their schedule, their quota is complete. They work. You may think it's an easy life, but I think they get it really fucking hard. And also, let's not forget, they're playing about with shit. Not literal shit. I mean, our guys that come in, you have one that does nothing but cardboard, one guy does nothing but dry mix recycling, one guy does nothing but wood. And then you get the guys that come in doing the general waste, and they don't have big skips, they have bins. They actually are proper bin men, and I really don't like... I wouldn't want to be in their position, because they have to physically lug the stuff into position. Everything else we got, the lorry just reverses into place, and they have to pick it up with the lorry using its onboard hydraulics. And they don't really have to touch the contents. Oh my god. They don't have to touch the contents of the containers. But dry mix, not dry mix, but general waste, there's a high chance they'll have to touch it, sadly. But there's always these systems in place to ensure they don't get contaminated or dirty or anything like that. But let's be honest, would you want to be a bin man? Be honest with yourselves. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to clean up somebody else's mess after them. And these guys do come in and they do tell us some interesting stories about life on the road. And it's for that reason I can honestly feel a lot of sympathy for the guy who had the heart attack when he was driving his wagon. But what can you do? We're all the way down here, or over there, or across there. By the way, if any of my viewers are in Glasgow and you have been affected by this, my heart does go out to you. It really does. I have actually been quite touched by this. But in a couple of days, I'll be fine. I'll carry on. And I'm fairly sure I would do exactly the same thing if it was, say, Mrs. Wallowitz, or Watson, or even Murtai. I like to say I am fucked up in the head when it comes to that sort of thing. Because surely they've gone to a better place, right? I don't believe in an up and a down. I therefore also don't believe in a him or a him. I'll find out when I get there. Come on, Tildy, let's go. So, yeah. That's how I feel about the Glasgow crash. It's a fucking shame, it shouldn't have happened, but it did. And sometimes, no matter what safety measures you take, no matter what precautions you try and do, there's always that X factor, that little something that will throw a spanner in the works and fuck shit up. Did you know there was an accident in Stafford a long time ago? I think it was when I was a child. A train came off the lines, actually came off the railway line, and went smash into a house. I remember that being all over the news when I was a kid. It made the national headlines and everything. I'm thinking, why is that headline worthy? I mean, you want people to read about misery and suffering? I think really that was one of the first incidents that made me think about the whole life and death thing, you know? The parents didn't help me with that sort of thing. I had to teach myself. I mean, they were quite happy to either make it all fuzzy and happy or paint it black and white. I think it's fair to say a lot of my teachings didn't come from them. Oh, nearly clipped the trailer on the barrier there. But yeah, this railway incident, I don't think anybody was hurt. It happened a good few years ago now, so I don't remember 100% what happened. Is that a railway line in front of us? The lights are blinking. So I'm just trying to turn so I can actually see the lights better, and I don't actually see anything coming. Let's wait and see if he stops. If he stops... Alright, fine, I stopped for nothing. So why was that blinking then? Is that green? Is that blinking white for go? I don't know, the different English lights. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to pull over and get a drink. I'm sorry, guys. Does this mean I'm blocking the road? Yes. It's all good, but my throat is so right now, so dry. Yes, please come around me, overtake me. I don't want to get in your way, poor people, especially since we're on country fucking roads. Right. Pulling out on... Here we go. Yeah, I'm fucked up in the head. We already knew this though, right? Ooh, that's bright. Yes, yes, yes. Visit service as soon as possible. £6,000 in the bank. Come on, come on, come on. That's it in the way of comments and questions and topics to talk about. Although I am hoping, relating to the Flying Matilda and the Glasgow crash, I do hope people weren't just retweeting. I had a lot of retweets on that image. I do hope people were retweeting it because it was a silly thing to do as opposed to its relevance to recent events in the media. No point dwelling on it now. We're just going to carry on. 44 minutes gone. Maybe because of the post-editing and adding the intro, and I reckon it'd be around about the 44-minute for you guys as well. I don't know. My voice is going, and bloody hell. Then again, I've done a lot of Eurotruck lately, a lot of non-stop talking. As Simon may have alluded to, it's really hard to keep talking and concentrating on a game at the same time. So on that note, have you guys actually got any game requests for me to play? Anything... like, I'm up for a bit of Team Fortress 2. Yeah, You know what I've played, you know what I like to play. Throw some ideas out there. The only ones I don't want to play are AAA games. You know, like Call of Duty, Destiny, Forza. Ugh. Ugh. You want some more Project Cars? I'd like to do some more Project Cars. Oh, actually think about it. There's one I would love to start playing, and I think I have a space in my schedule. As soon as we get to the next straight, I'm going to put the cruise control on. I'm going to open my upload diary and tell you to look for a modern retro platformer. There, that'll do. Upload diaries are amazing things. They really are. Right, that's this week. What I tend to do for my channel when it comes to uploading videos is the retro stuff tends to go on the earlier slot at 6 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock I'll tend to put the more modern stuff, the newer, shinier games. And this one classes as a early slot game, so that will be going Friday the 2nd of January is when I started that one, I think, by the looks of it. Morocco, you'll be happy to know. And that's the only clue you're getting for that one, my friends. Morocco knows what it is. Morocco's been asking for it for a while. And I fully intend to have some fun with that one. Oh. We're getting some frame rate issues at the moment. I reckon it's because, look at the twistiness. The twistedness on the mini-map. There's a lot of map it's trying to generate and load up all at once. Oh god, I don't like country roads. On the plus side, once we've done this job, we should definitely have... Oh shit. Oh shit. I wasn't even going that fast, was I? Oh. Services. Krakow. Let's have a quick look at the map. Where's that in relation to us? Krakow is... Oh. Oh, really? All the way up there? Twisty. But then we get to Krakow, and that looks like freeways. Oh, we're so close to freeway as it is. We just had to get through that shitty twisty bit and we were on the freeway. Fuck it. Let's take the hit. Let's go to Krakow. And let's also take that opportunity. Oh god, 43% damage. And I can't do any off-camera work because we're in the middle of a job. Let's see how much it costs to repair Matilda. More than we can afford. Not even worth trying to do a little component. So once again, we find ourselves in a position where we have to complete the job. Oh god. Let's pull over. Come on in. There we go. That's what it's looking for. Overdrawn again. So anyway. There we go. I'm going to piss about off camera taking a photograph for the screenshot, but thank you very much for watching, guys. The next episode of this is going to be going up Sunday, by the look of it. The final episode in the Polar Holiday Express challenge thing. What's it actually called again? The SES Polar Express Holiday Delivery Event. We have to finish it with this job or we're fucked, and we will finish it. It's just a question of whether we get there in one piece or not. How bad's the trailer? 4%. I could live for 4%. 4%'s fine. But anyway, time remaining 15 hours, 17 hours, so we get... Okay, I better stop now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Dream big. See you next time. Bye-bye.